Hi, all you SP-me's out there. Today's question has 3 answers, and the third answer is a secret you're going to want to stick around for because it will tell you how you can earn more money by finding the right podcast. So let's get into it. The question that was sent in today was, where can I find a good self-publishing podcast? Now, this is a completely fantastic question, and the reason is because it starts from the assumption that podcasts can help you on your self-publishing journey, and that is, in fact, the case. They most definitely can help you, and we're going to go into this in depth. This is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com, where self-publishing doesn't have to be so difficult. Click the subscribe bell if you'd like for me to make more videos like this one, and go ahead and look in the description and you will see my free self-publishing checklist to get you started on your self-publishing journey right away. So let's get into it. When I first started self-publishing, I took in my understanding and what I learned about self-publishing from multiple different paths. I started using Kindle books to tell me how to do the self-publishing, and then I moved into taking courses, and I watched videos on YouTube, and I listened to podcasts, and this combination of media coming in from different channels helped me drastically improve my own personal self-publishing. The quality of the books I was producing, the price I was paying for the different books and the different steps, the elimination of unnecessary steps, and also understanding tricks that I had not put into place that definitely helped increase the speed at which I was able to publish. So I used a whole series of different self-publishing podcasts, some that exist today and some that don't. So that gets us back to the question, where can you find a good self-publishing podcast? And the answer is, well, obviously, I'm going to tell you, look under Self-Publishing Made Easy now, because I produce a daily podcast or video on YouTube that you can listen to, and later it becomes a blog that you can read that go through the steps that I find are very helpful when getting started on your self-publishing journey or helping you to make more money in marketing your books that you already have created. So of course I'm going to do a plug for my own podcast first, but I will just give you one other self-publishing podcast that I enjoy listening to, and that is the Sell More Books show. And this show also goes through the market news regarding self-publishing. It goes through different tips and tricks and tools that can be used to self-publish, and a number of other things. The other podcasts that I have listened to in the past, many of them no longer exist. Podcasts come and podcasts go. People burn out. But you will notice that some people stick around for the long haul. I'm a person who is putting out regular content and I have no intention of decreasing the stuff. That's why subscribing, you will be able to get the latest podcasts as well as YouTube videos to help you understand how to self-publish your books better and to sell those books after they have been self-published. But that brings us to today's third answer of the day, the secret answer of the day, and that is that most podcasts fall under the same pattern here. So in other words, within the self-publishing podcasts, they tend to have very similar information, and they tend to tell stuff from different angles. So by listening to a series of different podcasts, you're going to get different pieces of information upon what exactly is working for one person, what is working for another person, guesses that we're all making with regards to what Amazon is up to, what iTunes, what all of these different ACX, what exactly these people are doing, these companies who are running it that are making our lives easier with self-publishing, but sometimes making them difficult, and to give us a better feel for what's going on there. And I would say that some self-publishing podcasts are pushing just a product, like a full done-for-you product, and I would not recommend listening to those because I believe you need to keep it easy and simple. You do not need to pay tens of thousands of dollars in order to get your book published or to get your book selling. So if you're listening to any podcast that's pushing some sort of a product that costs thousands of dollars and they're not telling you really how they're going about doing it, I would not recommend those podcasts. But otherwise, most podcasts are fantastic. In fact, I really haven't found that many podcasts that weren't worth listening to. So I would recommend you listen to this podcast, but also it's worth checking out and many of the others that show up for self-publishing. So, where can you find a good self-publishing podcast? What have you found? Leave below in the comments. Let me know where you have found is a good place to find self-publishing podcasts. And check up above me here for more answers to your self-publishing questions. Thanks.